We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dolphins of Honolulu taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Pushing his way through. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Milton. That is incomplete. The Cowboys at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow in. They've got the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
Brings up second and
they work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready? Ready, right?
Milton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. He Look at this Cowboy defense. They come in the top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 34. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lamb's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Blue. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Bloom trying the right side. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go again with Blue. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 141 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
To throw is Milton. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right
And oh, it's blocked. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
Right on the coverage, we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing is Milton. Able to hit his target lane. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Here's Milton. Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys had 6 to their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to... Spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they can't bring him down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Higgins. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Higgins. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Go, Reed! Go! Come on, come on! Hey, Cougar 19! Get up!
Achane is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal.
Ready? 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Higgins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
No hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
70.
Operating from the gun. Higgins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. Oh, able to avoid him. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. 2nd and 1. He finds his man. Complete. That's Young. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this 1st half alone.
And he picks up another 1st down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Here we go. Here, Cup 19. Cup. Gravity Lion. Gravity Lion.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead. Throwing to start the drive. Higgins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Come on, come on.
Up the middle, Achane. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The York on now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff, Blue running right. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They'll try to run again with Blue. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and then they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Looking to throw. Higgins. Over the middle, complete. That's Larson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Gordon on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Achane gets it from the gun. Now he's into the clear again. And touchdown! Devon Achane. 36 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. New York now for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They hand it off. It's Blue. Oh, nice move. There he goes right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
A first carry for Rashad White. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and 9 now. Throw caught by Achane. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Three.
41-yard line.
2. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Higgins.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready? Hot 7.
An inside give to Jones. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun on third down. Higgins. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to 60. Check mash. Check mash. Ready.
On fourth down, Higgins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6.
Go
And the
check. Go
Dolphins
check.
first down.
Ready.
Running right, here's Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The 32-yard line.
Red. 70 Timberwolf.
Looking to throw. Higgins. Complete. The tight end Rivera. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the gun on third down. Higgins. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7-yard line.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go. Check. Big Lion. 60 Bison. 6.
Here's White. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, but I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, up.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CD Lamb with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Let's go, let's go.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
They go with Blue between the tackles. Dances by him, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is now an even 30.
Good. Makes the score Cowboys 55. Dolphins 45.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 7's Irish, 7's Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Higgins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Ready, ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
On to give, this is Blue. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, Milton. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
70, here we go, Warriors, 70, 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact, we all have time there. And now 4th down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Higgins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on.
1st down, Dolphins.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd down, 6 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A higher scoring game.